On this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast.
Oh no, Elden Ring is back.
Invisible dog ahead.
Dog ahead.
To the left.
To the left.
After battling some horrifying undead monks.
And you moved to the other room after that, and you encountered these corpses that turned out to be Kurobozus, like these monks of Bry that had been turned into undead horrors. And you fought them. Chester crit failed on a area burst heal spell and got, in my notes, hella hurt.
Yeah, he did.
Micah's angels head further into the Cradle of Quartz.
This room seems unfinished. Tools for tunneling lean against the walls, and several woven baskets partially filled with stone fragments sit nearby. This looks like some sort of work area where they were still working on expanding and building the Cradle of Quartz.
But the claws of time stalks their every step.
As you're looking around, coming out of the corner where this light is emitting, you see just walking out of the wall from nothing.
No! No!
What that dog doing?
What the dog doing?
The dog, the hound of Tindaloose.
We're gonna find out what the dog doing.
He don't bite.
He don't bite.
Yeah, they do. They do.
You need to muzzle that dog.
Now.
Hey guys, Derek here. I just wanted to jump in real quick in case any of y'all missed the last bonus banter. We recently launched a Ko-fi page, and if you're unfamiliar, Ko-fi, which is spelled Ko-fi, is a platform kind of like Patreon where you can support creators you enjoy by buying them a coffee or really just donations. Now, if you want to hear more about it, go listen to bonus banter number 7 because I go into a lot more detail in the opener for that. The short version is we had to sound treat the new podcast studio, and so we opened up a Ko-fi to let listeners help chip in for that. Now, we've already sound treated it because it desperately needed it, but we're leaving the goal open for now if any of y'all want to help chip in still and help us recoup the cost, basically. And to be clear, we don't have any plans to do exclusive content or like fund another show with this. The Ko-fi page will basically just be a tip jar / donation box if you're feeling generous. And speaking of generous, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone out there that's chipped in so far. I mean, you guys have been incredibly generous, and we've gotten 4 times as much as I ever thought we would. And that support really means the world to us. I mean, it just goes to show that what we said for forever is true, is that we have the best audience blob out there. But yeah, if you greatly desire to throw your hard-earned money at us yokels, then click the link in the description or go to ko-fi.com/thirdgallon. That's ko-fi/thirdgallon. And with that out of the way, please enjoy Season 3, Episode 58, Why Is It Always Dog? Knights, I bid you welcome to Towder Lot. We're knights the Towden table. We dance whenever able. We do routines, chorus scenes with footwork impeccable. We dine while here in Towder Lot. We eat ham and jam and spam a lot. Welcome back to Derek's Tour of the Inner Sea, everybody. I'm your tour guide, Derek. And today we're going to be stepping away from northern Avestan and going down south to the shores of the Inner Sea and looking at the nation of Taldor.
How long did you have to work on that song? Was it not that hard?
Not that hard.
Okay.
That was all improv.
I couldn't tell.
I also just love Monty Python.
Well done.
So.
Yeah, that... never mind.
Taldor is actually another very important nation in the Inner Sea region. It has a lot of history that has shaped the way the rest of the Inner Sea is. So Taldor as a nation didn't really exist until a general, and this is around like negative 1200 Absalom reckoning. So like very, very, very long time ago, a general called Taldaris of Opara, which is a city in Taldor now, united a bunch of the like different regional, whatever rulers, warlords, etc., and formed what is now known as the nation of Taldor. And he apparently lived for like a very long time until he was good and ready to die. And then like Taldor has become its own identity as a nation ever since. But Taldor is very influential in the Inner Sea region because it has had 7 armies of exploration. Not quite like a crusade or anything like that, but like a big expeditionary force that has gone and conquered otherwise wild and untamed lands in the Inner Sea in ages past. And then basically kind of colonized it, more or less. Yeah. Brought it under Taldor's rule. Although, yeah, I guess colonizing is sort of the right word, but it was also still under Taldor's rule. So there's been 7 of these. And if I can get this visual of the different like expansions of the different armies of expedition or exploration or whatever, I can show you. But here at the table, I have it in an actual physical book. You can see how they basically marched and conquered through much of what the Inner Sea region actually is. In fact, over the course of these different armies of exploration, the nations of Cheliax, Andorran, Galt, Isgir, Molthun, Nirmathos, Lastwall, and the various river kingdoms, all at one point were part of the Taldor, like the Taldan Empire. And that's very important because the actual language that everyone more or less speaks in this region, common, is in fact Taldane, which I didn't know until like I was well into the Pathfinder campaign setting. Like that's the reason they conquered this area, and like basically their language has become the lingua franca of the Inner Sea region because of that. It's only at the fringes of this region that you get where other languages supplant Taldan or Taldane as the language. But Taldor has like a big grand history with these. You can kind of think of it as its real world analog being something adjacent to like Rome or perhaps Great Britain. I think Rome is probably the more appropriate one, although take the idea of like, late Bronze Age Roman soldiers or like early Iron Age Roman soldiers, I guess, and replace it with, knights.
It's Rome if they had the aesthetic of Great Britain.
Yeah, but not even then, because Great Britain's like colonial area and ships and like muskets, but this is like knights, on horses and etc.
Medieval knights.
Right. And a lot of the armies of exploration were mostly on foot, not overseas like Great Britain. Although Taldor does have like an impressive and like still formidable navy, that's not like the main mode that they did all this colonization through. So basically, Taldor is also called the First Empire, and while that's not technically true, it's also kind of is, because, we talked about a long time ago with Absalom how Starstone or the Earthfall happened everywhere, kind of got destroyed, and humanity had to pull itself out of the ashes of it. And Taldor was like the first empire to rise post that.
They were from survivors from Aslant.
Yes.
That mixed with some of the tribes in the area and became
Taldan.
Yeah.
And that's really cool because it has this huge grand legacy, but it is also very old. Again, Taldor first kind of came to be in -1200 AR. It is now like 4722 in our current game year AR. That's a long time. It kind of hit its peak, I think, in the this is going to sound damning, in the early 2000s AR. Like some may argue the real world did. I will not say that. But as it
everything went wrong after Harambe.
Got that right.
After it hit its like kind of peak of expansion, one kind of major event, in my opinion, one major event kind of turned its fates around for it. It says that like the 6th Army of Exploration had ran into troubles in Garund, the continent, and that's whenever its troubles like really started. But I would argue that it's more whenever around 499 AR, they were invaded by Qadira to the like south and east of them. And during this, they've had these colonies for a long time. Their biggest holdings in Cheliax used this like moment of weakness to declare independence and mostly bloodlessly just break off from the empire. And ever since then, Taldor's kind of been breaking apart into smaller and smaller pieces until you get where it is today, where it's mostly what it formerly was in some expanded, territory to the north. And that kind of ties into its current state. Jacob, when we were looking at this, called Taldor boring, and that's fair because not a lot happens
current day
Taldor, but it has a ton of history. I think current day Taldor is really marked by its like just extravagant nobility and wealth disparity, because it has this like huge nobility class who are always like trend chasing and very disconnected with the actual people that live in Taldor.
Yeah.
But one of the things that keeps it from revolution is that it has a large like amount of public spending on like infrastructure. So like Talden roads are really good, and like Talden canals and waterworks are really good. So the actual people of Taldor, while their like nobility class is disconnected from them, it does still function somehow.
Are taxed into poverty, but even in their poverty, there's at least water and a way to survive.
Yeah, they do have good like public infrastructure.
Yeah.
Well, could be worse.
It could be worse.
Could be America.
Could be Chile.
Could be Cheliax. And if you're interested where I'm getting all this information about Taldor, obviously a lot of these things show up in the Lost Omens World Guide, but at a very high level. If you want a more deep dive, there's again a 1E campaign setting called Taldor, the First Empire, and it's very in-depth and great. It actually came out before the War for the Crown adventure path for 1E, which is a very cool and unique adventure path because it is all about the political intrigue around the nobility in Taldor. Some people call it the Game of Thrones adventure path. It came out, so it uses obviously this campaign setting that I'm talking about, but it also uses a splat book for 1E called Ultimate Intrigue, which is a whole rule book, like full-sized rule book, just about like social combat and social encounters. It has a dedicated class called the Vigilante in it, the Batman class, as some people used to call it. It has archetypes and stuff for 1E characters to kind of specialize in these environments. I would love to run War for the Crown one day. I think it would be an interesting twist of not just having fight, but having like your political wheeling and dealings and like spy thriller stuff as well. Which is super cool. So that's like a really cool Taldor focused adventure. I think some of the things that make it interesting in the current like setting. So we've actually played a couple things in Taldor in 1E, not a lot, but we've played some of the Dragon's Demand module, which is set in Taldor. Fun fact, the first book of Reign of Winter starts in Taldor. So we've been around it. We've looked at it a decent bit. But in the back here, there's actually a section that has like a little bestiary, and it gives an interesting overview of a fantasy nation that has been established for so long. Like what happens to all the monsters in the wild? It has a quote here. Taldor, the pinnacle of civilization, the mightiest empire, built upon the greatest military and protected by the greatest defenses in our part of the world. The triumph of humankind over untamed wilderness, a land completely free from monsters, they insist. Never believe such poppycock. Nowhere in the world is without dangers. When you wipe the land clean of the obvious beasts, you don't render it a paradise. You simply open up a new hunting ground for those monsters who can wear a friendly face. Hunt, children, or be hunted. Baroness Katrina Venemaris speaking at her daughter's funeral, which is pretty interesting.
I have a fun fact about Taldor. The non-noble population are apparently known as the unbearded because there was a time when only people with money and nobility could wear a beard. Yeah. Like, so force your poor people to have the, the necessary materials to shave. Yeah.
Dude, that's why it's kind of cool that marks Taldor, is it has a ton of weird laws and restrictions from this like totally disconnected nobility or whatever. At one point in time, they outlawed the worship of Sarenrae for like 60 years.
Cult of the Dawnflower.
Right.
I believe an evil cult of Sarenrae. How that works exactly, I don't know, because Sarenrae is pretty good goddess.
Yeah. I think it's super interesting because I'm interested in the War for the Crown adventure path personally. I was listening to someone, it is a YouTube channel called Venture Captains, which anyone out there, there's like some really good YouTube lore channels for Pathfinder lore if you really want to like dive deeper than our higher level overview. And he was pitching, I think, more in the 1E space, like what kind of adventures you could have there. And one of the things that he thought would be interesting is because you could have like you could actually try to start, if you're homebrewing something, a more like, I guess, rebellious adventure path against this like overgrown nobility structure. Or you could use it if you were doing an evil character campaign to just assert more control or something like that. Yeah, which I think is neat. Obviously, we don't do a lot of homebrew stories like that, but there's definitely lots of campaign hooks, and there's so many like historical events to pull from. If nothing else, having characters that are like from Taldor and otherwhere else in the world gives you a huge like set of paintbrushes to paint a really rich backstory for your character, especially if you're leaning into like the knight or whatever military family style of character. But I think it's super cool. I like Taldor.
I also think it's pretty interesting that as far as I can tell, this is the only place that has been like, you see the Tarrasque. Yeah. That was the greatest challenge they had early on in Taldor's history, like -632 AR. The Tarrasque destroyed like a whole city of theirs. Yeah. And the nation eventually recovered, but it was difficult. And because I like big monsters, and the Tarrasque is
the biggest
monster.
Big lady.
Because like in 1E at least, it was the original like really big bad monster. Right.
The Sons of Rogog.
That was an example of it destroying a nation, or not a nation, but like a city in its own right. And then it's just since then it's been gone.
Yeah. So the reason we talked about Taldor is because we're going to kick off a sub-series within this tour of the Inner Sea and like walk through all the other places that were formerly Taldor and now are their own thing because of how much it affects like the rest of the whole Inner Sea region. But thank you for tuning in to Derek's tour of the Inner Sea. And with all that being said, why don't we go south, way further south, cross over necks and wander into the Mana Wastes.
Hop on a horseless dirigible.
Hop on your horseless dirigible. Now let's kick this off. Centuries before the Starstone was raised, the Wizard Kings Nex and Geb warred with one another, scarring the land between them into a devastated, unstable magic wasteland. From the glowing ashes of the Mana Wastes arose Alkenstar, the city of smog, a metropolis of airships, skyscrapers, factories, and clockwork wonders. To the world, Alkenstar is the pinnacle of innovation and determination in the face of insurmountable odds. On its streets, life in Alkenstar is a non-stop race to stay ahead of the competition. And it is here that a desperate group, hungry for revenge, living on the edge of the law, hunts for the ones that cast them out. They are the Outlaws of Alkenstar.
And yet again,
when we last left our Outlaws,
Chester got nuked.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, yeah, he did. Don't be sorry.
It's the fireball all over again.
Don't be sorry.
Chester got hit like the monster under their bed with the flashbang in that one The Boys meme.
You've had a long day today. You started off entering the Cradle of Quartz for the first time. You fought a clockwork sphinx. Yeah. No sooner had you healed up than you discovered this hidden room behind like a throne in there or a chair of some sort, and learned about some sort of
beastie.
Horrible thing.
And Yog-Sothoth stuff.
I was trying to find the actual notes for this. There was a heated loot discussion because this is a Bri temple and should you take the loot? Haha, hee hee.
Yep. Yes.
But you were able to find out that some person was perverting Bri's worship, leading pilgrims astray, and having them redirect their praise to Yog-Sothoth.
Yog-Sothoth.
You headed northward in this. You headed northward in this temple. You figured out that these lamps here were all like magical and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna loot those at the end too.
Yeah, you stopped in one of the rooms and you were attacked by a horrible beast.
The dog. What the dog doing?
Corner dog.
What the dog doing?
Why is it always dog?
Were you able? I think you're able to identify that it was some sort of unique
Illusory wall dog ahead.
Jesus Christ! Oh no! Elden Ring is back.
Invisible dog ahead.
Dog ahead.
To the left.
To the left.
Avoid corners.
Avoid corner. You were able to figure out that this was some sort of a Hound of Tindalus, I believe, right?
A unique Hound of Tindalus.
Right. You weren't able to get specific abilities, but you were able to identify its type of creature.
It's a special boy.
Were ambushed by it. You attacked back, but it disappeared out through a wall.
Yep.
It ran away like a coward.
We are so going to fight that thing again, and
Of
we all
course.
know it.
And you moved to the other room after that, and you encountered these corpses that turned out to be Kurobozus, like these monks of Bry that had been turned into undead horrors. And you fought them. Chester crit failed on a area burst heal spell and got, in my notes, hella hurt.
Yeah, he did.
You were able to wipe out the Kurobozus. Not without too much trouble because like you were healing yourself basically as you were doing it. But Asuvu did get jumped by one and failed on a fortitude save and contracted a disease.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not sure if you have identified it. Psych here could do the traditional disease sniffing.
I identified it.
And then
in
the
my
10-minute
notes.
slap.
Sniff, sniff, sniff.
But yeah, you finished off these Kurobozus and that's where we left you guys.
I was way too scared of those Kurobozus.
Hold on. I'm grievously wounded.
Am I not wounded because I just kept getting healed?
Yep. You're probably
Actually, you're
fine.
probably.
I'm literally not wounded at all.
To be fair, Chester's about only 1/3 of the way down. He was more than half, but Psyche healed him some in the combat.
I harmed
He's
him
like,
some.
Sakir, I need some help. Your good light hurts so bad.
Shines a flashlight at Chester.
All that not good and positive energy hurt. It's
I
holy.
consistently forget that you are undead
It's
by
all
some
right.
technicality.
It's okay, my mind won't strong enough. It's like whenever you try to heal me and I lose focus and you hurt me. I'm
You
sure it was
shouldn't have
my
moved.
fault somehow.
Yes.
You do move.
You're so twitchy. I can't help that I've got fur that tickles. It's the whiskers.
Ow.
I understand, but you need to be... I sniff it while I heal you. We know this. Why am I explaining this to you? You know
Just do
this.
it.
It's not like I'm doing this for the audience or
It's all
anything.
right.
Okay.
Yes, the audience.
Audience blob.
Oh,
Psych here takes off their GoPro.
I'll just stop streaming for now.
Okay.
Oh, look at the shape of this room that you're in where the Kurobozus were.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware.
How's about we do this outside?
Let's go like to the main room and do it.
Let's go into the hallway where there's no corners, just in case.
Actually, you're not wrong.
Look at this perfectly
Like,
square room.
Like right here.
Yeah. The hallway where there's no corners.
We could just go outside where there's no walls.
That's way too far. I say let's go to the main room. It's big. It's big, and there's actually no corners it can use in this room.
That's fair.
'Cause
Where's
they're
my
all
fucking
obtuse
guy?
angles.
There we go.
Huh. I went to school.
To shul.
To school.
You don't have to be a math teacher to remember that.
Obtuse.
Oh, Jacob, stop being so obtuse.
Obtuse.
And I'm an acute person.
Help me.
Move Asuvu.
Sorry, it's just a reflex angle.
Is Eleanor also going to join them
Yes,
in the main room?
yes.
Okay, I will start to heal.
Okay, so it looks like Asuvu and Eleanor are probably fine. I think Asuvu's down 5 hit points.
I have literally 0 lost hit points.
It's Psyche and Chester who are hurt. Chester being, as previously noted, grievously
So,
wounded.
at what
That's right.
percentage
I am-
must Chester be to be grievously wounded?
1.
I am at 44 out of 99.
Oh, you're pretty
You are
hurt.
grievously wounded. Did you not heal yourself whenever you did all those?
I have the curse, so I take a little bit less.
Okay.
And I was also standing and bagging with a monk.
Oh, that's right.
So this is for you.
All right.
Aha!
All right, and you're rolling against the expert DC, so you rolled 23.
Yeah.
And that'll be DC 20, so
Yep.
2d8 plus 10.
Oh,
not bad.
Double sevens
Two
for
sevens for
24.
24.
24.
Okay. I'm going to try and heal myself now.
Okay. Oh, that's a fail with
That
a
is a
3, but
fail.
not a critical
Yeah.
fail.
Okay, not critical.
So I don't hurt myself. I just don't succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can try Chester again now.
Okay.
Conveniently, 10 minutes for Chester, 10 minutes on yourself, then Chester can go again.
Yep.
Let's go.
Well, Chester, you could go again right away. Because remember, it starts at the beginning of the healing, not the end.
27.
27. That's a
And
success.
I am at full health with the 10 static alone.
Okay. Don't even have to roll.
Well,
but you
I
got
wanna roll.
20 anyway.
Ah,
Nice.
Hot dog.
You just poop out the rest.
That's
that sounds unpleasant. Pooping out coins.
I cure your IBS, I guess.
Oh, wait, no, that's healing.
Yeah.
You know, I've
You
always
just
said
drop a bandage like a Fortnite character
I've always
that's been
said
downed.
I wouldn't want to live in the Pathfinder world, but if Cure Light Wounds could cure IBS, I'd be like, you know what?
I'll take the risk.
Maybe I'll just go live in Absalom. That seems like a safe place.
I can cure your IBS. Oh, great. How? Have you heard of reincarnate?
Yeah, that would be the cure.
Okay, I'm gonna try helping myself now.
All right.
Yay!
You make it.
Yay, that's a 24.
Ooh, 22 healing.
Not bad.
For average healing.
Number
I will beat you.
22.
You too,
sorry.
my husband.
Damn, I went from 44 out of 99 to
Hey,
66
fun
out of
fact.
You need
99.
3
Psych
more
here.
points.
If you select your token, not target, but just select it, and then hit the heal button, it'll just add it to it automatically.
Why has Psycure got a condition?
Because I got punched in the head. I'm
You were
stupefied.
stupefied. Let me check the duration of that. I imagine it's probably gone.
It was for a minute.
It's probably gone.
Heal
Yeah.
more.
So heal
Yeah, I'm
yourself,
gonna-
physician.
I'm gonna do this again.
Is every Cat? Are you at full HP or high
Exactly
HP?
full.
Ah, nice.
25.
25. That's another
And
success.
Isubu is
Oops,
also
that's
at
wrong.
full.
There we go.
Isubu's very close
That
to
is
full.
the way to do a fight.
All right, so yeah, if you click on yourself and then hit the heal button, it should add it up automatically.
I liked that fight. Just keep getting healed every time you hurt the enemy.
I thought the magic made things boring.
Not always. I said sometimes.
That was a very interesting fight. I've never seen it work like that. None of that's ever happened in 1E.
I don't see the heal button.
On your thing here, I'll do it.
Because in 1E, you can't heal
Boom.
and hurt at the same time.
Yeah.
You have been healed.
So that is me at 81.
Do it again.
I'm gonna do it again. Hey, my medications went up
Yay!
because I'm no longer stupid.
Hey, another
Yay!
success.
Another success.
No longer stupid.
Let's hear it for
24.
not being stupid.
Oh,
Oh,
baby.
double 7.
Oh, I love the double 7.
Boom.
That takes
You are
me
at
up to
full.
99.
Yeah. 99 healing ones. Shoved right up Chester's butt.
No, that would kill him.
That would kill Chester.
Threat.
Oh, yes.
It's instead of the prisoner bomb collar, it's just a wand of heal.
I love the... I love the cure minor wounds dildo.
It's like having a dagger of cure
What
minor
friends
wounds.
I have.
A dagger of cure greater wounds. Ha! I feel a lot better.
Wow.
That's how you get rid of IBS.
We're just going on about
Suppository
the...
of greater healing.
This episode is wild.
Okay. I don't have a lot of spells left. Can we sleep?
It's only
Let's go outside.
It's only 11 in the morning.
Oh, we're gonna do
Well,
a nap.
let's
15-minute adventure day.
let's explore that room up there.
Okay.
Chester's going to drink another eagle eye elixir.
Okay.
Can I focus at least?
You can refocus, yeah.
Okay. Can I get all my points back since it's gonna be a new run?
Yeah, you can go ahead and take all your focus points back. It'll take you down to minor curse. You can never get rid of minor once
I
you
know.
started.
Yeah.
Honestly, the focus rule change where you can just get all your focus points back is a very common house rule.
Yeah.
So you went to the pathway directly north, and it looks like you've explored all but one room that way. There's another
Well, we
passageway.
need to explore the room that the monks were in.
Okay, there's another passage leading to the north and slightly eastward, and then there's 2 to the south, one directly south, one southeast.
Chester would like to search this room.
Okay.
I want to too.
Go ahead.
That is going to be...
I didn't think Eleanor would wear that.
2-2.
Double the time so I can get a +2 to this.
Tiny Eleanor totally would have worn a tutu.
Aww.
Tutu.
Wow.
What is the time frame normally?
I don't know.
Like, I was cracked. That's why I rolled twice.
What y'all get?
My perception was great. I got a 26.
All right, let me describe this room again.
I got a 32. A 14 on the die.
Oh, I got a 26.
20.
Yes, 26.
Okay. Let me describe this room for you again. This chamber contains crumbling beds and tattered clothing. Formerly, 2 withered corpses lay here on the floor, their skin split open from long wounds covering their bodies, which are otherwise well preserved in dry desert air. Except now they are very beat the fuck up, and also just...
They're kind of dusted, aren't they?
Dusted from all the positive energy. You look through here pretty, heavily. It looks like this was some sort of quarters people stayed in. Again, these seem to be ex-monks of Bry at this point. You don't find any treasure.
That is an ex-monk.
Ex-monk.
Oh, yes, the ex-monks. My favorite.
Monk X.
Are you going to explore the room up north, Psyche?
Yes,
not
let's
by
go.
yourself. Psyche, wait.
Wait for your meat shields.
I think that was,
a mistake.
yeah.
Okay.
Chester will lead the way for traps and stuff is how we usually do it.
And I'll be right behind him for melee.
How long does your Eagle Eye elixir last?
An hour, and I just took it.
Okay. I'm going to say it took you...
Eleanor, back up one.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I want to be right behind you for the sake of melee.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Why don't I read what you
Not
see
like I
here?
can't run in.
Yeah.
This room seems unfinished. Tools for tunneling lean against the walls, and several woven baskets partially filled with stone fragments sit nearby. This looks like some sort of work area where they were still working on expanding and building the Cradle of Quartz.
What? Okay. Do I need to do a perception? How about this?
Sure. Are you going to move into the room?
Yes.
Okay.
I will move there. And I will roll my perception. Do I get to spend double time to do it?
Sure.
28.
28, you say?
Yes. That's a 10 on the die plus 18.
Good work, Chester.
Chester, you look around here and you don't see anything. It's just a bunch of old tools. You can see excavation stuff. It looks very left in the middle of being worked on. But with your excellent perception, hold on to that number, because as you're looking around, coming out of the corner where this light is emitting, you see just walking out of the wall from nothing.
No! No!
What that dog doing?
What the dog doing?
The dog, the hound of Tindaluse. We're going to roll for initiative using your perception that you just rolled.
Okay.
I'm gonna after you.
Chester goes, dog!
Dog! I shall not.
Dog.
I see writing on the ground, Chester.
Oh no, we didn't read it!
How dare you?
Oh, never mind.
Even I know this
it
joke.
Just says treasure ahead, jump.
Illusory wall ahead? Run really fast.
The Outlaws of Elden Ring. What was your initiative?
Jeez.
Chester?
Chester had a 28.
Okay.
The bad dog. You've named it
bad dog.
That's a bad dog. Bad dog. Bad dog.
Oh, that 2 on the die was yours. Oh, yes. We can run.
Eleanor, what was yours?
I didn't roll. I'm using after you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Remember, this thing's a lot stronger than us. You know why Chester has a plus 18 to his perception?
Yeah.
Because he has a potion that he drank and the feat. This thing has a 19 initiative.
Just because it's a
plus
dog.
19.
What was your initiative? Psyche?
Me? 26.
26.
26.
First in the order is going to be Isuvu.
What did Eleanor get?
0
She's
after you.
after you.
Didn't roll.
Wait,
I used after you.
28. I'm sorry.
Shouldn't I go first because my initiative is higher?
If you'd like to.
I would like to.
Oh.
I'm also faster when I have panache.
So I can shove. Can I pull?
What do you want to do?
This is a dumb. I want to. step back and use my whip to do an athletics check to pull the dog forward.
Your whip lets you trip stuff, right?
Yes.
I don't think you can pull it to you.
All right, so remind me, because Chester has done a knowledge check on this, and he learned about regular Hounds of Tindalos. What happens when you pull them out of the corner? They lose resistances, right? And did I know what those resistances were?
Did we give you that last time?
You told me that getting it out of the corner weakens it. And you told me specifically it removes resistances, but I don't know if you told me what the resistances were.
It loses its resistance to physical damage while it's not adjacent to a corner, and becomes sickened 1.
Okay. Chester says, I'm going to throw a bomb, but we should probably just get out of here, because I can't get it out of that corner. And he's going to devise a stratagem. That was a 1 on recall knowledge.
Oh, no.
And a 1 on my 2 hit chance.
Oh, no.
Double one.
Double one. Chester's not going to attack this thing.
Yeah.
Instead, Chester's gonna
attack somebody else.
Please just turn around and punch Eleanor.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be a perfect time to use the Thunder Helm if it wasn't for the fact it would hit everybody else.
Yeah.
Chester looks at Psyche here on the other end of the group and be like, how's it feel?
Eleanor, what'd I ever do to you?
Bombs! I have been going up against this since episode 1!
This is just Chester getting scared and like a skunk or a squid.
Oh, Jesus.
Chester's going to...
You guys made me gun.
Retreat 1, 2, 3...
Just run right
4,
through us, you coward.
5. And for his last action, he is going to, don't forget you can do this, avert his eyes for a +2 on his save for this thing's gaze.
That's a good point. That'll be your turn.
Dog.
Suddenly dog.
Chester writes on the floor. Suddenly, comma, dog.
Oh my god.
It's just Subaru's turn. It's like, do we run or we fight? Do we run or we fight?
Run.
All right, run.
Run, and so we can get it out of that corner.
So we're running towards the...
if we can get it into the hallway, we can at least try and hurt it.
Just go to the main room then?
Oh.
I'm asking you. I'm playing your NPC ally.
I said, here's what I'm thinking. If we can get it to follow us, Eleanor should stay closest to it, because Eleanor has the highest AC. Then... Okay, let's speak tactics. All right, the audience can't see this map, all right? But I'm going to do a lot of map nonsense. Eleanor, you should go here. Asuvu should go here. And then Saikir should stay where they are. That way, Asuvu could flank it once it goes up to you. So you would take the brunt of its first attack, Asuvu would flank it, and then it would be stuck right there or right there.
I mean,
or it could even be right there.
My plan was to hold the line and take an attack.
But someone needs to stand there, or else it could stand in that corner and still have its resistances.
But that was the thing. Hold the line and get in the corner.
Yes. So that is what I would suggest. That's my idea.
Part of why I go last, not just for panache, is it gives me a chance to watch everybody's tactics.
You go last.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to take an attack before I can do anything.
Asuvu should stand there.
Okay. I'll stand here and ready to attack.
But starting with panache is too juicy to turn down.
Chester will describe what he wants people to do quickly and succinctly, unlike Jacob.
Chester's stratagem is GTFO and let everyone else handle it.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
So we're going to the big room?
No, we're Asuvu's there, Eleanor is there, and we're trying to get the dog out of that corner, and we're hoping that will get out of the corner.
Yeah, Asuvu will actually, let's see, move 1 action, avert gaze, 2nd action, 3rd action, ready, and attack.
Ah.
Yeah.
I think readying takes 2.
Is it 2 actions?
Here, I'll check. Or is it just 1 action to prepare to ready?
It is 2 actions.
Oh, okay. There you go.
So then I will not avert my gaze. I will instead ready an attack in case it comes within my range. It is now Saikir's turn. You all rolled really good initiative.
18.
No explosion. Actually, a critical success, so you can pick what level spell you want to get back.
I would like my 4th level back.
You may take it back.
Yeah, get that 4th level spell.
Gonna shake his bones.
Oh, very much so.
You gotta trim it.
I'm going to...
Whatever it was called.
I'm going to give it the bad vibes.
The bad vibe.
By casting Painful Vibrations.
Vibant.
So this is going to target me, and the creature, blah, 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 and I need to make a fortitude save. Here comes the bad dog. 25. That makes it exactly, I think.
Yep.
Oh,
That
so
sucks.
it's fort save is its low save.
So you have half damage?
Yeah, you can click the damage button there in Foundry.
Okay. 23 halved.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good amount of damage.
I mean, it's a 4th level spell.
It should be a good amount of damage.
Does it look like it resisted any of that?
It does not.
All right, cool. The bad dog.
Hot dog.
Okay, so that's two actions. You have one action left.
The bad dog
Should I
takes 11
avert?
damage.
Do I know the range on this thing's
You don't.
gaze? Okay. Then can I just avert?
You can. One action to avert your gaze. You get a +2 on your save. Speaking of your save, it's time for it to look at you. It's going to use its 30-foot emanation.
Oh,
Oh,
30 feet, huh?
30 feet, huh?
Oh, would you look at that? It catches every single one of you, even Chester. So I need you to
I
make
haven't had the chance to avert my eyes.
fortitude saves.
Don't forget your +2 if you avert.
Fortitude.
Chester got a 26.
Okay.
12 on the die, plus 14.
Okay, not too bad. I got a 25.
Okay. Oh,
I
critical
would
failure.
like to use
Oh, yeah,
a
okay. Go ahead.
hero point. Thought I had one.
You may have used it last episode. Do
think
you still
I-
have your cat's luck, or is that reflex only?
Drow rolled a natural 1.
Wait. Hang on.
Bottle cat?
There is a something else that I have. So this is the cat's luck is reflex.
Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
I have a something
Some things are great.
where if I critically fail a saving throw against an enemy's effect, defeat lets you tap into your wellspring. Attempt a flat check for wellspring magic. If you critically succeed, you can choose to forego gaining a temporary spell slot instead to have the triggering enemy undergo a wellspring surge.
But you still have the same thing happen to you?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to try that and make another flat check?
Do it.
It's an 8.
Oh,
So, do you get another wellspring? Do you get a wellspring?
Yes.
So
I
then
get
what
a
is
wellspring.
what is the name of this ability?
Urgent upwelling.
it's
Urgent
basically if
upwelling.
something bad happens to you, you'll get a spell back, and if you critically succeed, you can make dim explode.
Attempt a flat check for. If you critically succeed, you can choose to forgo gain temporary spell slot. Blah 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 blah. I think if you make you made the flat check, so you don't explode, but you can get another spell back.
Yeah.
Okay, but we randomly determine it. All right. So what's your spell situation?
I am missing one of each.
Oh, so a nice
Each level?
D4.
Yep.
Nice D4 roll. Nice D4.
Nice D4.
And the number
You
will
get
tell
a
you the level.
third level spell that you have to
Number
use like
D.
within a few rounds.
Yeah,
Is this
I
to
think
cause
like
me pain?
3.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, sick.
All right. So the save situation. Psych here. You critically failed. Both Chester and Eleanor regularly failed, even though their rolls were good.
Wait, I failed?
I failed? I got 25.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
And
All
then
right.
Asuvu succeeded.
This thing's strong.
So Psych here, you will take 50 points of
Good
damage
heavens.
Ow.
because of a critical
Almost
failure.
exactly half.
Chester and Eleanor will take 25, and Asuvu will take that is 12.
Can you remind me what type of damage this is for flavor?
Slashing.
Oh, hang on. Got a thing. It is a reaction.
Well, you just spent your reaction for urgent upwelling.
Oh, that's a reaction?
Yes.
Actually, check it.
It is.
It is.
I'm
okay.
looking at it.
Fuck. Okay.
You can only do it once per combat. Once per 10 minutes is its
Okay.
limitation. But good use of it, honestly.
I've been-
Honestly, that
Yeah.
was really cool. Take a hero point.
Yay.
Nice.
I liked that.
I want a ball cap instead.
You were also
They don't
low on
disappear.
spells, and it gave you the chance to get back another spell.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
boy, did it hurt you. Do you want me to damage you with this? Yeah, I can do this.
No, they don't want damage.
No damage, please.
There we go.
I got it. Cool. So that is its ripping gaze. That's just its aura. Cool. Love it.
Sakir's entire body starts like
Rip them open.
creaking as the metal gets pulled apart.
I'll describe it again. Its eyes glow balefully, causing painful but bloodless wounds to rip open in the body of the creatures that it meets its awful gaze.
Oh, bloodless.
Actually, technically, so I've done it right because of how it acts, except for Eleanor. It's if you end your turn in its aura.
Oh,
But
well.
I've just been doing it on its turn anyway. It's basically the same, more or less, because most of you have gone after it, or before it anyway. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see what I want to do. None of you are within my reach, and I'm in a nice juicy corner.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, what you going to do, huh? You want to fight?
Yeah.
You want to fight?
I'm gonna taunt that dog out of the corner.
You want to fight? Come
This
at
thing's
them.
not undead, right?
Don't come at Chester. Come at them. No, it's not undead.
Fuck.
It's outsider. I'm pretty sure. It's from another plane, so yes, I would assume
If only I had
outsider.
banishment.
I know, right? What level spell is that? If you need a level 2 spell, one time I can pull a scroll out for it. So if you think of one you need, I can do it
Once.
once until we go shopping again.
Everybody gets one.
Everybody get, well, no, only one person gets one because I have
One
to go
gets
shopping for it.
One. One gets
I'm just trying
one.
to choose how mean I want to be. I can do 2 horrible things. And I'm
Okay.
just going to have to do them. Okay, so it's going to cast a spell.
Oh,
All right.
great.
It's going to cast a spell on either Eleanor or Suvu. I'm going to roll. Do you want high or low, Eleanor?
I'll take high.
High being the good result.
Yes.
Oh, you're in luck. It's going to cast it on a Suvu. It casts
Sorry, you Suvu.
a spell on a Suvu.
Now you're mine.
A Suvu needs to make a fortitude save.
Oh, it's not charm. Oh,
I think Isuvu, rolled a 27. That is a regular success.
Okay.
So Isuvu will
good.
be slowed 1 for one round.
Jesus.
that's not fun, but okay. Asuvu of all of us is the one that could still
don't
do her
know.
special stuff with
I
that.
feel
So
like Eleanor could also
That's
function with
2
slow.
actions. The next
So long as it didn't have to move much.
action, it will just disappear. And it will, in fact, reappear. And Chester, you look in the corner of the square room. Poof! And it's staring right at you.
You
1 action, and that's its turn.
I realized that I actually had only spent 2 actions because my device and stratagem is free now.
Yes.
So my bad. That's my fault.
But yeah, it appears. Chester's at the entry to the room where the Kurobozus were, and it appears in the corner of that room, looking right through the entry at him.
Chester says, it's over here!
Now can I act?
It is now your turn.
I don't know what to do anymore.
I don't know either.
I mean, attacking it while it's in a corner is pointless.
You have the resistance to physical.
All this glorious panache and nothing to do with it.
Do you have a healing potion of any sort?
No. Like, I got a healing potion.
I can tell you exactly what Chester's going to do.
What's he gonna do?
He'll-
All our planning was useless.
He's going to throw a bomb and then step out of the doorway so we can't see it.
You planned well. You just don't know all that it can do.
Because if we don't get out of the corner, you and Asuvu won't be able to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, we have to get out of the corners. I'm just going to come down and be able to see into that other room,
Okay.
just in case. Not that I can see far, but
You could probably, with your panache, get up and make a strike, but it will have its resistances. So
that's the thing. It has resistances. I have the movement. I counted it.
You can save your panache for whenever, if we can get it out of the corner.
Yes, it's not like I lose it. It's just if it's in the corner, that resistance is fierce. That's 1 action. Second action, raise my shield. And third action, avert my eyes.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't want to get too far from Chester. I want to be able to help him.
defense. That's a good call. Yeah, you guys made a good plan. You had no idea what this thing is capable of. Okay, so move, raise shield, avert eyes.
Stay close to Chester for defense.
Speaking of Chester, top of round 2, it's Chester Williams.
Peter Williams.
At least I still have panache.
Devise a stratagem for
free.
For free.
That's more like it. There's a 12 on the die. Let's see what I
Chuck
can
that
do
bomb.
with that.
Chuck that bomb.
Chuck that bomb. Oh.
What's your bonus to hit?
What's what?
What's your bonus to hit?
Bonus to hit is oh wait, let me turn on Devise a stratagem. Plus 15. So a 27 whenever I throw, or 28 whenever I throw.
Why is it 28?
It's plus 16. I was looking at a lesser bomb, which the moderate ones and above get bonuses to hit. Chester is going to throw he'll do an acid flask moderate.
Okay, good call.
And his total, like I said, will be 16 plus 12.
Or some persistent damage?
Yes, for some persistent damage.
We need that.
Range of, I believe it's 20 feet. Perfect. For a 28.
That'll hit exactly.
Oh boy. Great. That will be 2d6 acid damage, and then you'll get persistent on your turn.
Okay.
5 plus 3 is 8, plus 2 plus 2 is 12.
12 points
Splash damage, and then my
acid.
bonus for it being an expert weapon.
Okay, splash damage, 12.
And
cool.
then Chester will take one step to, that's a measure tool, one step there to be out of its gaze, if it's a gaze, and he will avert his eyes. Oh, it is a gaze. Avert eyes.
Okay, very cool. That is your turn, Chester Williams.
Yes.
And it's 2d6 acid damage, right?
Yes.
And a DC 15?
Yes.
Okay.
Flat check.
Cool. That's your turn. It's Suvu's turn, and Suvu is slowed for 1 round. So slowed is when you regain your actions at the start of your turn, reduce the number of actions by your slowed value. You don't lose actions immediately if slowed during your turn, so I will be only getting 2 actions this turn. And she's like, where is it?
It's down here. It's out here, but it's in a corner, so I don't know. Go stand behind Eleanor.
Can do, and it's going to be all of her turn to just move behind Eleanor because of being slow.
Yeah.
It's almost like she's like running in slow motion.
Now is not the time for theatrics, Isuvu.
Did there happen to be?
Can't help it.
Did there happen to be a door right there?
And her
No.
Okay.
next to particularly speedy, panached Eleanor.
Do you see you guys are stacked up out the side the entrance to this thing?
It's like we're about to go breach and clear.
It is.
Go.
Sweep. Sweep with hand crossbow.
Like here, it's your turn. You have your 4th. I think you just got used your 4th, but you have that 3rd level spell you have to use soon. What would you like to do on your turn?
I am grievously wounded.
Heal.
Physician, heal thyself.
Do you have battle medicine? I don't think you do you?
I think I do. Hang on.
Oh, I think they do.
Because that could get you up a little bit healing.
And you're at minor curse, so effects that restore hit points take a
I thought I
status
had
penalty equal to half your level.
I guess I was looking into it. Hang on. Where
You have
am
battle
I?
medicine. It's in your skill feats.
Oh, okay. Then I will do that. I will battle medicate.
Okay, so roll against your expert. So 20 treat wounds.
Day.
Hey, 29, almost a critical success. So you'll heal yourself for 2d8 plus 10, which is pretty clutch. And I think battle medicine is a once a day effect.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you get it, you're immune to it for another whole day.
22 hit points back. That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Almost half of what you lost.
Yeah.
Good use of the battle medicine.
That's how many?
There, I can heal you.
No, that's how many actions.
1.
1. Okay, yeah, 1 action to battle medicine. You have 2 left.
Who are we going to get into the front room and then fight it?
I don't know. It depends on if it'll move. So here's what I'm thinking. I don't know how many times a day it can do its 1 action teleport to a corner, but if we go in there and try to surround it in that corner, it could just teleport back up there. We have to get it out of a corner. And you know what? Going to the main room might be our best option for that.
Okay.
So if you want to start heading that way.
Yeah. Just in case, I'm going to cast Lifelink, and I'm going to hook that up to Isuvu and Eleanor.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
But you're missing so many hit points.
You use battle medicine, though, to get.
Yeah, currently
22.
I'm at 71 out of 99.
Okay.
And it's only 5, and I can cut it if things go wrong.
Okay, you can cut it. That's important.
Yes.
So that's Eleanor and Isuvu getting the lifelink.
And that's 1 action, and then I'm going to move.
Oh, and they also get healing. Don't forget that.
Oh, yeah.
The 3d4.
I'll take that 3d4, though.
That'd be nice.
9.
Hey, that's a nice little set of healing.
Yeah, it helps
I
Isuvu.
25.
All right, so 1 action battle medicine, 1 action lifelink, and 1 action move. Cool. It is the bad dog's turn. Boy.
And its gaze is inefficient. None of us can see it.
Let's see who's in my gaze.
No one can see it.
Yeah, look at this. I placed it down because of your stacking up at the doorway. No one can see it directly.
Get good, dog.
What the dog doing?
Dog sucks. Get good, dog. Don't get good. Don't get any gooder.
I hate how mean I can be with this monster. It's going to spend one action.
Do your thing.
And it's going to disappear.
Appear back up there in that corner. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And then it will move.
Yeah.
And it is now weakened, but it'll take a bite at Chester.
I bet nothing bad will happen if it bites me. Oh no.
Oh no, what? It rolled a 17. Is that the oh no?
Yeah, it critical.
That's a critical hit with a total of 37.
It gets a plus 20 to hit. Look at that.
Yup.
That's a solid critical.
Now that it's out, though, I can run up there and do some damage.
That's a moist critical. Chester, you are going to take a total of 40 points of damage. What the dog doing?
Chester's a 20.
I got my 3rd level back?
Yes.
Okay.
He don't bite.
He don't bite.
Yeah, they don't.
You need to muzzle that dog.
So I did one action to get to the other corner, one action to move up to Chester, and one action to bite. That is my turn. And I can also see everyone, which is very important. It is now the end of my turn, and it is Eleanor's turn. Oh, and my persistent damage foundry rolled for me.
Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to keep that one?
I'm just going to keep it because it's very good. It rolled 8 damage, which I will take.
Haha, resist this.
And then I'll roll my recovery check. Thank God for Foundry. I'd forget that. But I succeeded.
No, I don't like Foundry anymore.
Quick question as I act.
Yes.
I spent my last turn, I raised my shield. Is that still in effect, or is it now a new round and is no longer up?
It is now a new round, so it's no longer up.
Okay, just checking in. I'm going to use a move action and attempt to tumble through.
Okay.
Come on.
No, I need to roll okay on tumble through and good on attack.
Come on.
Tumble through is a natty 15 for 33.
That'll do it.
Then whoosh. Now it is flat-footed to my attack. I did that just for the flat-footed. I already had Banesh.
Yep.
Let's hit
It's
this
also flanked.
puppy.
We also had to get it past it.
Oh, this might be good. That is a 30 to hit.
That'll hit, especially now it's flat-footed.
I didn't think I'd crit, but I know it'll hit.
And you're using your finisher?
Yes, of course I'm using my finisher. What else? Let's do this. That is 3d6 plus my 2d6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love the sound of the dice. I refuse to use a dice roller. Let's see. Oh, not bad at all. Nothing below a 3. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 4 is 14, plus 5 is 15, plus the 4 for my
plus 5 is 19.
19.
Well, no. Oh, I didn't add the 4 already. Plus my another 4 for my, so 19, plus the 4 for my regular old damage, whatever I call it. Not thinking straight. That is 23.
23 damage.
23 damage.
Now, all that goes through because it is not adjacent to its favored little corners.
Then I do believe that I am going to raise my buckler again and prepare to be bitten.
Okay.
I can't attack after a finisher.
All right. Well, good use of action economy. That hit pretty hard. It's now the top of round 3. Thank you, William.
Thank you, Williams. Chester's going to devise a stratagem. 17 on the die.
You did good.
I'll hit with it. Persistent damage is the way to go here. So Chester's going to throw his last acid. Well, not yet. Hold on.
Wait, you can't stack
his
acid
ass in a
damage,
circle.
can you?
It's out of it.
Yeah, I rolled my flat check and succeeded, so I'm no longer.
okay.
Chester's going to go 1, 2.
I'll
for
take
his
the
first
splash.
action.
Okay.
He will throw the acid flask moderate for his second action. That will be 17 plus 16 is 33. You are also flat-footed.
Normal hit.
Okay, that's what I thought. So off the bat, that will be 8 damage in total, acid,
Okay.
and it gets 2 persistent damage.
Just 2?
Yes.
Oh, so
No, I'm sorry, 2d6 persistent damage.
Okay.
And then Chester is, for his final action, going to move there.
Okay, it will no longer be flat-footed.
Actually, you said his thing is a 30-foot emission?
Yes.
Yeah, he's going to stay right there.
Okay. Move out of the view of it. It is now Isuvu's turn, who is no longer slowed, because it was only for 1 round. She made her save.
Flank, buddy, flank, buddy, flank, buddy.
Going to 1 action move And then she's going to use her fun stuff here. She has her crossbow in one hand and her light pick in the other.
Because isn't the light pick better?
Yes.
Yeah. So she is going to move up and use her sword and pistol ability, which makes it, if I make a successful range strike in melee with one weapon, I can get it flat-footed to my,
Yes.
melee weapon. Okay, so shoots the hand crossbow. The one action move, one action take a shot. That's 22 is going to miss, unfortunately. And then she is going to do a reloading strike with the light pick at a -4.
Oof.
Come on, Usubu.
Oh, yes.
And that'll hit because it's flat-footed, and I rolled a total of 28.
Anyway, right?
Yeah. And because it's reloading strike, I also reload my crossbow.
Nice.
So I don't get the trick attack, though. I didn't factor that into my action economy. So let me roll damage.
Still, Usubu does decent damage.
Yeah, 11, and it's not resistant, so regular damage. Cool.
Not a bad turn for Usubu.
No, not at all. Things have turned around now.
Neither of you have averted your eyes.
Nope.
I took
You did your shield.
I took a chance and did my shield. It hits hard with its teeth too.
Yeah.
Psyche, here, it's your turn.
4 is a good save.
This encounter with this thing, with a series of encounters, is like chess.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Boy, howdy.
Too stressful for me.
For both you and me.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to cast a cantrip, and then I'm not going to be able to sustain it because I'm going to move out of the area.
Okay.
But that'll work for next round, right?
Yeah. Up until your next turn.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Forbidding Ward
Okay.
on Eleanor
Okay.
Thank you.
towards the dog.
Okay. Well, yeah, you only got one target. Okay.
Actually, hang on. I think I need to use the thing.
You
How
need
many
to
rounds
use
has that been?
spell.
They were only on round 3, and that happened on round 1, so you'll still be second out of third round.
All right, so next round I'll use it.
Okay, so I check on Forbidding Ward.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and that's 2 actions. You have 1 action left.
Get out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna back it up a little bit.
Back it up. Unfortunately, it's now the bad dog's turn.
Yeah.
And so Asuvu and Eleanor are going to need to roll saves for me for my gaze. This will be Fortitude.
All right.
You get a +1.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, Asuvu
Asuvu's
critically
great.
succeeded, so Asuvu's fine.
All
All
right.
right, that makes my Fortitude plus 15.
Come on.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, no.
Do you have a hero point?
No, I
Do
do
you have
not.
a bottle cap?
I'm debating it, but
Do it.
Because that was 50.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to spend my last bottle cap.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh, this hurts.
re-roll for me.
Watch this be a bad roll second time around.
I mean, it might be the difference between a failure and a critical failure.
Yeah.
Okay, it is a natty 13 for a total of 28.
That'll be a success.
Oh,
good
okay.
use of
Goodness.
caps.
Okay, I'll just go delete the cap now. It hurts to do that. I'll never see another bottle cap again.
You got
The
a
bottle cap.
success, and it rolled 28 damage. That would have been, what, 56 points of damage?
Yeah, 56.
So you instead will take 14 because you succeeded.
Yeah, that was a good call.
Do I have the thing that delete your lifelink, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, so that'll take off, what,
5.
5?
So it's 10.
No, it's 14, so it's be 9. Yeah. Cool. Okay. That is the gaze dealt with.
Bottle cap well spent.
That was the bad part of this turn. The interesting
the
part.
attack isn't going to be unless you try to run.
If it tries to run, I'm going to do an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know if it can do the run though.
It can
if
try
it counts
to-
as a run.
It can try to
Get into the wall.
I think it has to be in a corner to teleport. It can only teleport between corners, but it can try to tumble
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do that.
That doesn't give me attack of opportunity.
If I succeed, it wouldn't.
Yeah, not if you make it. And something tells me it's going to make it because it's got really good stats.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attack Eleanor
Rude.
And I am going to use my nimble dodge.
with my jaws. I think
Oh.
you're fine. I rolled a natural 3 for a total of 23.
I hate that I wasted my stupid nimble dodge.
It's not.
Not wasted.
not
It's
a
not
waste.
waste.
What is your reflex DC, Eleanor? So 10
Hey.
plus your reflex score.
Derek, aren't you sickened?
Yeah.
Shouldn't
Like
your
my-
plus 20 to hit be plus 19?
Oh, it's fine.
Okay.
My reflex score, like my reflex modifier,
What's your reflex modifier?
4.
Oh, no,
you're saved.
Your
You're
total
bonus.
reflex bonus.
Oh, the total reflex save is 18.
Okay, so your reflex DC is going to be 28. I have to roll acrobatics and beat that to tumble through.
I've not been on the other side of tumble through many times. You get it, though, of course.
Critically succeed, too. Okay, so I do tumble through. You can't use your attack of opportunity.
Yeah, well, I used Nimble Dodge. I can't anyway.
Oh, baby. I didn't realize that. I didn't even need to roll, but I rolled, and it runs to the corner.
You would have needed to roll to get past her anyway.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I run to the corner. I'm no longer flat-footed, and I'm no longer weakened. And then I'll spend an action to just disappear. This thing was looking pretty hurt. But fun fact, that's the end of its turn. I gotta deal with persistent damage still.
Yeah-ha.
Yeah-ha-ha.
6 damage, all right.
6 damage.
Don't save. Don't save. Don't save.
The bad dog takes 6 damage.
Come on. Oh, yes. All right.
Jacob is thrilled by this.
The thing
How long is it going to keep going for damage?
If it dies, you'll never know.
We'll know by not seeing it.
It's just its body is going to get fucking ejected from the wall.
Yeah, I'm with Dro on that one.
So you guys are now out of combat.
Okay, before that, so I don't explode, I would like to cast a spell.
Heal thyself.
I'm actually going to heal Chester.
Yay!
I'm going to use that 3rd level spell.
Oh yeah, because Chester's real hurt. I forgot that.
Harm.
Are you going to keep rolling your persistent damage behind the scenes?
Yes.
Oh, that's not bad at all. 5, 4,
You get
7.
40.
Nice. That is the damage I took from its attack.
So I'll peel back the screen a little bit here.
You saved, didn't you?
So I had another round of it. You did more damage on the second time, and then I saved. You could have killed it with persistent damage while it's in the walls.
I was really hoping that'd be so funny. Just you hear a mighty.
Persistent damage is a powerful drug.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so you healed Chester with harm at 3rd level.
That was a nice harm too.
The good bad touch.
It's the good kush.
I didn't know Chester was into that stuff.
He's been into it for a while. He's got the whip.
I'm kinky. I like whips and
Hurt
getting
me,
hurt.
Sakir.
Make me Sakir.
Don't. What? You stop that gun!
Don't ask Eleanor for that. She'll kill you.
But you're now out of combat. What you guys want to do?
Heal. Back to the main room.
Get to the room with no corners.
Back to the safe place.
Safe room.
Oh my goodness gracious. Who's hurt? I think Usubu's a little hurt.
I'm only a little now.
Chester's only 15 down.
I'm down 33.
Please heal yourself.
That
Treat
critical
yourself.
fail on the gaze really did a number on you.
It really was worth the bottle
But
cap.
that was the first time that I had the opportunity to use that.
That was really cool.
I've been waiting for you to use
awesome.
that.
It was nice.
All right, so where are we going to treat wounds?
Also, Chester's going to close the secret door so we don't have a nice 2x2 room across from
Full of corners.
We closed the door.
That's what you get.
Imagine
Bad dog.
opening that door later on because you forgot something and it's just...
Oh, 33.
No.
Wow.
Oh, you crit.
That's a critical
Yay.
success. Who's this
Good,
on?
you need it.
Me.
48 plus 10.
48 plus 10.
Okay, 8657.
Wow.
309.
Do you heal all the way?
Yeah, I was down 33.
Wow.
All right, and then Chester is down, and so is Eleanor. Usubu is only down 8 hit points, so it's not super critical.
Sometimes
It's not
but
much.
it is
Ellie's
critical.
down 25.
Okay. I will start off with Eleanor.
Oh,
Heck
natural
yeah, natural
20.
Nice.
A 2, an 8, an 8, and a 3. 31.
31.
Wow. I would have been more than full. Thank you. I'm done.
All right. Then Chester.
Just don't roll a natural 1.
That was diplomacy. Whoops.
What's your bonus?
You make it anyway because your bonus for medicine's so big. Your bonus for medicine is so big that first roll was supposed to be medicine.
They re-rolled
It's a 7 on the die.
They re-rolled and got a 1. Do the damage.
I think I'm allergic to your fur sometimes, Sakir, because
Well, this is
whenever you're
what-
rapping,
Is that why he moves?
What's the damage again?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Is it a
1d8.
D8?
Oh, 1d8, okay.
Watch Drow
Whoops.
roll an 8.
That was 2d8.
Take 6, the average of it.
Take 6.
Yeah, 6 points of damage, we'll call it.
Why does this always happen to me?
Then you normally get a crit.
Why is it always hurts?
Why is it always ow?
cat?
There you go. 26 total. Let's do another 15.
Fun times.
Okay, that's a 1 and a 5 for 16.
I fixed your little wound you got there. Don't sneeze, Chester.
Chester's down. Oh, he's down 15.
That's still a lot for Chester.
Then I will keep doing that.
Danke. Right.
That's a total of 27.
Oh, baby.
So this is another 2d8 plus 10.
Oh, baby.
What is it?
A 4 and a 2.
Nice. That takes me up to full.
And then I'm going to heal up.
I took that damage.
Charlie Usuvu.
Charlie Usuvu. Hey, wow.
A total of 30, so that's a critical
success. That's a moist critical.
Moist critical. Yeah, baby. 48 plus 10.
Do you think the person who wrote this book will ever, or designed Usuvu, will ever look at this and be like, well, why did you do this to my beautiful
21.
character?
They would do nothing but be proud
21.
of you, Derek.
Usuvu was only down like 8, so she is stunned.
All right, I got 10 minutes of Eagle Eye Elixir left. Let's finish exploring this dumb
You've
hallway.
gone down that whole one.
No, we never saw the actual end of it.
Yeah, you did. I let you explore, and then that happened.
Well, then it's black on my screen, so I'm going to go fill that in real quick.
God.
Wait, but this was the left side and the left hallway. We're supposed to find the small people.
There's 2 doors on the left.
But they said left side of the temple in the left hallway.
They didn't tell you there was 2 hallways on the left.
But it makes it sound like there was 2 hallways. I thought they said left. They just said left.
There are 4 hallways that branch off from this main room.
Yeah, I thought the small people said left.
Nope.
Okay, so they just said left.
Yep.
All right, Chester will get in front of the squad, and we'll go down the other left hallway.
All right.
And we'll open that door. Oh. Okay.
You see the hallway goes up to like it's at an angle.
Oh, this is
to the north and east. And then it curves and goes to the east directly. There's more of these like crystalline lights in here, bathing the room in this like blue light. And as you come around the bend here, you see there's some sort of door on the right side of the hallway.
Here's the Chester. I've lost
He's
him.
gone in this new hallway.
In this hallway.
I'm going to follow him.
In Zavera? Okay. Oh shit, I don't often see diagonal stuff.
Yeah, it's because it sucks.
I'm like half in and out the hallway.
Yeah, this kind of
like
sucks.
All right.
Normal square.
Keep going.
But it's diagonal. We don't have to worry about dog.
Yeah, and you see this door on the right. It looks like
the wall, even if it's diagonal, it's still a 90-degree angle.
It's not a 90-degree angle, though. That's an obtuse angle, and that's an obtuse angle.
I think they mean the floor in the wall.
Oh, we don't count that.
Good.
Or else the dog would always be able to teleport and get his resistances. We talked about that the first episode we saw him.
But yeah, you see this door on the right of this hallway, and it's like swollen and wedged into here, like it's stuck. Make a perception check as you look at it.
Do I get my +1 from dog or undead monks?
No.
Okay. That is a 13 on the die, plus 16 is 29.
Yeah, you very easily, you hear that there's some sort of, sounds like running water on the other side of this door.
Ooh. Chester would like to open the door.
You try to turn the door and open it, but like the handle kind of just falls out a little bit, and the door is like wedged into here. It's not locked at all. You're going to have to force it open if you want to get in.
Chester will first knock on the door and listen.
I'll roll over your perception check. You hear...
Are they high-pitched?
Sort of. It's hard to hear over the
relatives.
Over the water.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Chester says... Chester's going to yell through the door. Hold on, let me go back up in my notes.
What did you hear?
I heard squeaky voices.
Oh, so the family.
Yeah. This the Sphinx, Living Dead.
Is the door, does it have a crack underneath it?
A little bit.
Can I like take off the ring and slide it under the door?
It won't fit.
Oh.
It's very swollen.
What was the queen's name? I just have the queen for note's sake.
I don't know if we said her name, but her name was Creathne.
Chester will get to like any kind of crack. He'll go, "We're friends of Queen Creathne. She sent us to talk to you."
Chester, the thing is with this door, you don't think anyone could open it. It's not like it's barricaded or locked or anything. It's just fused shut.
So I couldn't break it open.
You could.
Oh,
That's
I could.
forcing it open.
Then I would like, well, let's try to force it open.
If you want to, it'll be athletics. If you're, it doesn't matter if you're trained, but it will be athletics.
I'm going for it.
Well, if I could devise a
I'm an expert
stratagem.
in athletics.
Oh,
athletics.
Could I use a spell to try and bust it open?
It doesn't have hit points and hardness if that's what you're going after.
Oh.
Do I get to kick down the door?
Roll athletics for me.
I'm going to try.
Well, I wanted to let them know who we were while we were kicking it open anyway.
That is a 10, so that is 23 to kick down the door.
That's a success.
Oh.
Do I look cool? Do I get panache?
Not for that. So I hear you helping. Was that a total of 3?
That's a total of 3.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I am untrained.
You pretty easily, because it's kind of partially rotten, but it's also just swollen in place. So you just poke a hole in it and it just falls apart and you can walk in. And what you see inside is a swollen door separates this roughly worked cavern from the rest of the temple. A series of holes up in the ceiling drip water into a clear pool. The remains of long, rotten buckets and barrels lie heaped in the corner of the chamber. And more importantly, inside here, you see an enormous amount of very familiar
little guys.
Little nectaries. And like, who are you? Who are you?
I love them
We're
so
friends
much.
with the queen from the boat.
Oh, cousin Creethney?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Show.
We have the...
Oh, well, friends of Queen Creethney are friends of ours. Welcome, welcome, strangers.
We have also killed 2 undead monks.
Oh, the monks. Why, the undead, they are spooky. They haunt this temple.
I want to chill out in this room where there's no right angles.
Do you know,
notice that this cavern, as described, is roughly worked. And there are no...
Oh, geez, there are so
corners.
many of them.
Do you know how many monks there were? Was it only the 2?
Oh, there are a number. There are a number of undeados in this place.
Undeados?
Goblin energy.
On the opposite side, there are... Yes.
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 Yes, undeados on the opposite side. And some sort of spooky person holding box.
Person holding box?
Mm-hmm. That doesn't like people.
Have you...
Comes alive.
Have you... A mimic?
A place where they put dead people.
Oh, a coffin.
Oh. A vampire?
A vampire?
No, the box comes alive.
Oh, animated box. Great.
We are cleansing this temple of Bry.
Ew. That's fun. We're kind of stuck in here, but we like the water. We can come in inside of the little holes up at the top.
You should stay in this particular pot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a
Corners
big,
are
scary beastie.
dangerous.
He stares at you when you die.
It is grievously wounded. If you happen to see it, destroy it.
You know where its home?
We are creatures -1.
You know where its home is?
I see.
No,
Oh, well.
I don't think it lives on this plane of existence. That's more than I should probably know.
But they're so cute.
Can we sleep here?
Yes, of course.
Or should we keep going and hoping we run into this dog and kill it?
It's
I
tempting.
mean,
Well, how much resources do you have?
if we got into another fight, I'd probably have another spell. Either that or I would explode. I have 1 first level, 1 second level, 1 third level, and 2 focus pool points. Unless we wanted to, have a little 10-minute power hour.
So at risk of smoothing over you getting to hear my pseudo-goblin voice, they basically know the layout of this place. They'll tell you that on the other side there's some like temple-looking stuff, and there's at least 2 or 3 more undead, and there's some sort of animated box they talk about. You trying to have a hard time getting what they're talking about, but it sounds like some sort of coffin. And then further on the right side, if you go in, they talk about like another 5 undead.
When they say undead, do they describe the monks?
They describe like people in bri robes.
Okay.
So it's a little nondescript.
What about further up this hallway?
Oh, up this hallway, there's some sort of. We haven't been further. If you go up there, there's some sort of big door thing we haven't gone past.
Big.
Locked.
Big door.
It's locked.
All right, we could take a look at that. Can we, at some point, whenever we get tired, can we sleep in here?
But one, I haven't seen him in a while, but one of the rooms, I think, is some sort of ghost.
Ghost.
Like, is it a mean ghost?
Yeah, he's hungry.
I don't like this.
Attack you hungry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Fantastic. I love hearing that.
Oh, but there's one non-undead. There's an odd human. Came here recently. A couple days ago.
Is he still here?
I haven't seen him leave. He went to the big crystal orb on the other side of the temple. At the back.
I see.
A big orb, you say? Was he hurt?
Jacob hears orb and thinks, smooth.
Behold, orb.
What did you ask about him?
Was he hurt or something? Kept prisoner by anything?
He came here, he left the big clockwork cat thingy, and then he went to the orb. We haven't seen him since.
How'd he get to the orb through all that stuff?
I don't know. Kind of plucky. He looks scared shitless.
Just ran through. Speed ran it.
You look terrified and unprepared.
Can I kind of call out Mr. Casawana?
The big nasty doggo has been really active on that side, so we can't get close.
Well, it's been active on this side too, just so you know.
Yeah, it wants new people to eat.
Is it hungry? Is it stuck here?
I don't know.
How long has it been here?
A long time. Ever since we've been here.
All right. Got any stuff we could use?
No, we're but simple little nectaras.
That's what I thought. Do you have a queen here?
No, we just kind of take it in turns to pick a sort of representative for the week.
Oh, that's fun.
But all the decisions of that representative have to be ratified by Papa.
He just starts going into the Monty Python rant.
All right, that's enough. I think we should go further up this hallway. You guys are adorable.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of, you feel like if you needed to get away quickly from the the bad dog, you could come in here because there's no corners.
No corners in this hallway, so far at least. Up there might be. I want to go check out that door. What you guys saying? Say.
I think that's a good idea.
All right.
We need to keep moving.
To the door. That's a wall.
To glory or to death. Hopefully glory, though.
To surviving. We'll go further up. Tell me if I need to roll for traps. Oh, that's not a cogwheel. That's a door.
Why don't I read what you see?
You just yeeted Sufu in there. Oh, Sufu's disease.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go stand in the corner.
Oh, but you need a spell level before you can do that. That's right.
I'll say that, so when you come in here, you see shelves are carved into the stone walls of this chamber, filled with scrolls and texts of all sizes. A large bronze gear is set decoratively into the eastern wall, which you can see here on the map. So it's some sort of archive, book room thing.
Of Nethys?
Haha! You can see that some of these titles are just utterly disintegrated. They all look very fragile.
Chester would like to search the room.
You search around. What are you looking for?
Stuff. Traps, secret doors.
Stuff, things, people,
things.
monsters.
So, are you going to roll?
Sure.
If it is okay with you, I will take double the time, and I will end my Eagle Eye Elixir while doing it, so it'll be my last time I get to apply it. So that will be a plus 18 on top of a 16 for 34.
34. Yeah, so you see all these texts. Most of it like crumbles if you touch it. A few fragments you can see that look like parts of scholarly work about like invention and clockworks and Bry's domains and whatever. You see that on this gear, though, that kind of catches your attention. It looks like a big decorative piece, but you notice that there is kind of a little slot that looks like it's shaped like a holy symbol.
Oh.
Does Saikir have a holy symbol of Bry?
Saikir, you got a holy symbol of Bry? Could you try putting it right there?
No.
Oh.
While they do that, you should get in the corner.
No. While they do that. Actually, Chester will leave
Chester in the corner.
Chester will leave the corner open to provoke the dog. It's almost dead.
Well, if you leave one
corner. Do you have a spare symbol you could put in the hole?
No.
Please?
No.
Why not?
It's mine.
Go get a symbol from the Kurobozus.
Just go rip it off the dead
where
body.
the bodies were.
Was there a holy symbol on those monks?
No.
Was there a holy symbol anywhere in the secret room?
You haven't found one yet.
Really? At all?
No.
Guess we gotta go all the way back to Alkenstar.
Yep. Well then.
It looks like it's some sort of mechanism too with your perception check.
I know, it probably wouldn't just take any holy symbol.
Craft one.
Could I craft one?
Do you actually not have a holy symbol, or are you just being obstinate?
Oh, I'm just being obstinate. I said, yes, I do.
Okay. I figured you would.
Yeah.
Sakir, where's your holy symbol? Chester takes out the whip and starts wiggling it. Where's your holy symbol,
Drow is
Sakir?
looking at Jacob's hand.
Where's the holy symbol?
Around my neck.
Let me have the holy symbol, Sakir.
Jacob is pretending to play with the whip.
Come on, Sakir.
Why would I do that?
So you can play with the whip.
Oh, can I not play with the whip right now anyway?
No.
Why not?
He'll put it back on his
Why? 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 Why?
Every episode that goes by, Sakir acts more and more like an actual obstinate cat.
head. Holy symbol.
Fine.
Here, Eleanor, play with Sakir. Chester will take the holy symbol.
No, I'm gonna put it in.
Okay.
Come on, they're a Bry oracle.
You put in the holy symbol, and the door goes and sinks in a little bit and goes kunk, 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 and rolls out of the way, revealing a secret room.
Ooh.
Curved hallways. That's interesting.
Faded circles of occult runes and winding scripture adorn the walls of these alcoves. The curving architecture and winding facades of which stand in sharp contrast to the precise angular designs of the rest of the temple. What do you do?
You say it's got an angular design?
Yeah, you can see it here on the map,
Yeah,
too.
it's curved.
It's like it's warped.
Yeah, Chester will be like,
And again, the walls are covered with these like occult symbols.
can I do a knowledge check? Were these walls built warped or warped by magic?
It looks like they've been carved warped.
Carved, as in, were they originally like that?
I mean, this whole place has been carved out of the thing, so...
Chester will be like, all right, let's... Oh, do I have any more potions? I am almost out of my stuff, too, so... Chester will drink his last Drakenheart mutagen, moderate. That will also increase his perception by a bit. And he will lead the way into the room.
I follow.
Oh, no. Step.
Uh-oh.
There's a... Looks like a coffin there.
Oh, the box that eats people.
Step. The box already?
Hold on.
Okay.
Bark.
Stop right there. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, he paused the game. No.
Sure did.
As you come around the corner, you see a slumped over humanoid figure.
Uh-oh. He's dead.
It's like skeletal with bone arms and like long tattered like robe around it, slumped over. But you can see through it ever so faintly. And as you walk around the corner, it stands up and starts laughing at you. Its eyes glow green, and it looks like this. And that's where we're going to stop this episode.
Oh, that's scary.
Wow.
I dig that.
Whoa.
That bad.
He looked bad.
I don't think we're quite at the level to face a lich just yet.
Who knows what they might weaken to throw in here? It's probably not a lich. I don't see no phylactery or spirit box. That's what it's called
Spooky,
now.
scary skeletons haunting your bride temple.
Oh, no.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. If you want to see more from us, check out our website, thirdgallon.com, or follow us on Twitter. We are at Third Gallon, that's THIRD Gallon. We are also on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook with the same handle, at Third Gallon. We also publish a video version of this podcast on YouTube, which you can find on our channel, The Third Gallon Podcast. If you'd like to support the show, check out our Ko-fi page. You can find us at ko-fi.com/thirdgallon. That's KO-FI/Third Gallon. Our theme music for this season is Delta Rust, composed by Andy Ellison. Our ambience for this episode was composed by Michael Ghelfi, and you can find more of his work on his YouTube channel, Michael Ghelfi Studios. And you can support his awesome work at patreon.com/Michael Ghelfi. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.